Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Fall is right around the corner, which is, of course, a popular time for weddings.
Oh yeah, they're starting to pile up. So
Yes.
here to show us the trends for this upcoming season's fall weddings is wedding planner Angelica Laws. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you so much for having me.
Can't believe we're talking fall, but I know a lot of
summer
couples are starting to plan.
Absolutely.
So what are you seeing, kind of the top trends that you're seeing with couples that are getting ready for fall weddings?
You know, it changes every year, but this season in particular, pearls have been the highlight of the season. We're really seeing them highlighted in everything from bridal attire to even personal details, everything from shoes to hairpins, full dresses dripping in pearls, veils, you name it, I see it all.
We just saw that with J-Lo, right?
Yeah.
She had that pearl
She did.
dress.
I feel like that trend set was fantastic, but I don't think it's anywhere going to stay. Yeah.
Well, many of us can afford a dress like that. Are people kind of back to the traditional weddings, or what are you seeing overall?
A
with
little
weddings?
bit. For the most part, it does feel like I'm back in season. I feel like it is just normal, whatever that means to you. We are away from the micro wedding trend, and it really does feel lively and booming away again. It's large functions, and we found a way to celebrate safely. So,
you know what I'm finding? I have 3 weddings this fall. They're all on Fridays.
Yes.
And then I was talking to somebody yesterday. They have a wedding on a Sunday.
Yes.
Is that because of cost?
You know, it's a benefit in both ways. Friday and Sundays, as a planner, God bless. It gives me a Saturday.
You like it?
I do.
That's
But not
true.
only as a Friday and Sunday, Friday weddings allow for you to enjoy the weekend and really extend that full wedding experience for your guests. But Sundays do the same thing, especially if you get it on Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend. It's cost effective, and it rolls right into a long week for you.
Yeah, and more people have a day off
Exactly.
around that time too.
Yeah, it's not hard for guests to take off Saturday too for things like your rehearsal or welcome party as well.
Are you seeing green trends, and not really in the color green, right? But like being environmentally
sustainability type things.
Sustainability for my couples in particular, it's rather big. They're really wanting to focus ways of reducing their carbon footprint and making their wedding as intentional as possible throughout their details. So the waste is bad, and we always say waste not, want not, but we're really seeing that in our trends today. Even from these paper pieces here, all of this was made from recycled materials. It's 100% cotton, and this is actually recycled plastic used to highlight as a detail here. My friend Patricia with 011 Studio handmade all of these paper pieces, and it's equally as beautiful, and 0 trees were used in
They're
this.
still sending out invitations.
Absolutely,
It's
they're
not just
still
digital.
sending them. They're just finding ways to get creative and not really
utilize a bunch of trees.
Absolutely. Yeah, if we can save the trees, why not, right?
We had one that's only RSVP online. Like, didn't even send, you don't even have an RSVP code to send.
That's a great option for my couples too. The QR code on the back of invitations. Genius. Whoever thought of that? Yeah, so they're putting them on the back of invitations and really just having it simple and streamlined. You may run into a few challenges with some older guests who aren't tech savvy, but leave it to a good planner to explain that and you should be fine.
Speaking of tech savvy, are people doing things with social media still? I know there's always the hashtags.
Hashtag everything, right? But social media has been a huge impact for me, and reels are really becoming a huge thing. Now, biggest bread and butter for my business is showing the behind the scenes of a wedding day coming to life. So I start from an empty tent, me arriving, to physically propping up that table and chair, placing the floral on the table itself. Couples want to see it. They want to see what kind of work goes into the wedding as a whole, and their value as a planner, as a florist, as a caterer, any of it. So
I can imagine the photos, like going from empty to extravagant. It's just
and it
gotta
does
be so
have
cool.
that wow moment too, right? It's fun. Like, you see all the pretty fluff on Instagram, and that's perfectly wonderful. But we want to get the nitty gritty of how it actually comes to life. So reels are a huge one with Instagram.
Before we let you go, August is Black Business Month.
Yes.
What do you see when it comes to diversity inclusion in the wedding industry?
You know, that's been huge for my company, and I think I use my platform specifically on Instagram and Facebook to really hone that in. I have the trifecta. I am a Black, female, queer businesswoman, and it's important to showcase that throughout every aspect of your company. So highlighting minority vendors who really need that platform, we are equally as creative of all other things, and inclusion there across the board is wildly important.
It's great people are seeking you out now instead of the other way, right?
Yes, absolutely. We want to be seen, we want to be heard. We've been here this entire time, so give us a platform and a chance to impress you.
What do you say to potential couples when they're looking for a perfect wedding planner? Like, what should, like 3 things they should look for?
A friend. Trust that person. Trust that person to guide you throughout your planning process. Know their knowledge in the industry, their experience, and their well-roundedness. And I think also the ability to think quick on your feet.
Yeah.
You need someone to put those fires out. There's
Yeah.
probably
That
something
day.
that's going to happen. You really want to trust that person that has your back and is protecting your true interests throughout the way.
Well, Angelica, great ideas. Thank you for being here,
Of
sharing
course.
all
Thanks so
this.
much.
Have a great wedding season.
I know you're gonna be busy.
Thank you.
For more information about Angelica's wedding planning services, visit her website, angelicaandco.com.